Okay, so is this Era scent diffuser for your home? I have three of these in my home. I think I have or three, two plugins, and then I have one in my car. So I do have a lot, and when they do go on special, I try to grab them, which is rare when they do have a special, but they really are great, and you can put them on a timer and to go off at certain times. I have an app on my phone, and all I have to do is set the app, and like when we're not home all day, I don't need it running all day. I mean, I really don't need to be wasting my scent. And I mean, I used to buy those plugins and I really liked them. I like my house to smell nice, but I felt like some of the scents you would walk in and like right when you changed out the scent, it would be like really strong. Um, and then as time goes on, they would fade. And it got really expensive. I feel like I don't remember how much I was spending. And I used to get them on when I would like I'd try to search when they were on sale and I would use them. But I feel like I was changing them out constantly and they were expensive and they're not really healthy for you. When I've read stuff about like, you know, even candles, and I burn candles too. But when I've heard a lot of things about scents and stuff, they said you really like a lot of it is kind of toxic to people and not really environmentally friendly and like kind of good for just your overall health. Um, as I'm getting older, I'm like realizing that, you know, I mean, we want to live as long as we can and as healthy as we can. But like I said before in previous videos, I like to do what I can within reason. And this is like a really simple thing. They're supposed to be more environmentally friendly, you know, and more natural and so forth. So I do tend to really love them. And I will say, because they're not running 24 hours a day, and I don't know if I ran them 24 hours a day, I don't know how quickly the scent would kind of go out and I would have to replace my capsules. But I don't replace capsules hardly ever. Like I feel like I have the same capsules in for months at a time. They're expensive, but when you price out the other ones that you're changing out constantly to this, I really don't think it's more expensive. It seems like a higher upfront cost, but I think overall in the long run, I personally feel like it's not as much. So anyway, so I have several of these, and you can set them like right now it's kind of on 7. You can set them like if you want 1 strength, if you want 10 strength, if you want 1 all day, 5 all day. If you want it to run like a couple of hours and turn off, like normally I'll have it run just a little bit in the morning, like for the regular ones, a little bit in the morning, and then when we would be home in the afternoon, I'll have it run more, and I'll have it at different hours. I don't have it running usually continuously, but I'll have it run for a certain strength at a certain time for so long, and then when we go to bed, then I obviously have them to where they're not running all night. And then the one in my bedroom will kick on and that will run. And that one I have more of like I don't remember what it's called. I don't know if it's the de-stress one or relax or something, but it's one of the ones that kind of help promote sleep that I have in my bedroom. But I have several of them, like I said, throughout the house. I think this one, let me see if I could pop the capsule. It's running right now, but oh, you can. Right now I have poetry in. I think my favorite is Moon Dance. I think that's kind of my favorite right now. I've tried poetry. I've tried one of the laundress ones. They have like, what's cool is they do collaborate with several, I think it's like Leah Bonte or like they'll do different number 9 or what is it, the number, I don't know, the laundress ones. But they collaborate with a bunch of different like more scent perfumers, like for a lot of them are for household items and stuff, and they'll collaborate and come up with scents. They have like a pet ridden scent. They have like more of like all natural aromatherapy scents. They have gosh, so many. There are so many. I always look at the reviews and I look at like kind of what the scent bases are, and what I highly recommend is for you to order like a sample pack first. They do sell, I think it's like $20 or something, and you get to pick so many different scents, and they're nice little vials. And what I did was I sprayed them each on a piece of paper and let them sit there, and then later kind of, because I'm bad, y'all. I look at the name and I'm like, oh, I love the name of that, I'm gonna buy that. I'm kind of like paint colors. Like, who wants their paint, like I remember like looking at paint and I was like, who wants their walls sack brown? No, cappuccino. Yes, I want cappuccino. So I would pick like the scent that the name that I liked rather than actually looking at the color. So you know, you can kind of be swayed a little bit. I love a good cappuccino. A sack, not so much. So I tend to be bad about like looking at names. So I've bought a bunch of sample scents throughout, because once you buy them, I mean, I think they let you return them once. I think one time I was like, y'all, I really, like, I can't. Thank goodness I only bought one of them at a time. But my family came home and like, we really don't like this scent. We like the old one better. So they did like let me, it's like they kind of let you replace one. But after that, you know, you're kind of on your own, and they highly recommend that you buy the samples, which I don't blame them. I mean, they're expensive. So I bought a bunch of samples, and in the first one I bought without buying the sample was Moondance. And so, and I loved it, but I wanted to try some other ones. But I have tried maybe like 5 other ones maybe, and I keep going back to the Moondance. Like I said, I have Poetry, which is almost out. I think I have to replace it today. But the you know, there's just, and it depends on what you like, because some of the ones, like I wouldn't mind trying one, there's like a rose one that I would probably like. There's certain scents that I tend to gravitate towards, and certain scents I really can't deal with. I kind of tend to like more either like masculine, like lavender or bergamot, and like musky and woods, and like I tend to like stuff like that more than like, I usually don't like the fruity. Floral, it could be good, could be bad to me. I usually don't like the grass and the beach and the like scents like that. Normally I don't gravitate towards them, but I have friends that have them and love them. But I'm just saying, personal opinion, try to find one. Like, just order a bunch of samples from the descriptions that you think you might like. If you like beach scents, order a bunch of those. If you like fruity, order a bunch of different ones and try them out. But they're really good. Like I said, these capsules last me forever. I've had them for a long time, and I don't replace them often. But, and on the app, it will tell you when you start getting low, and you can change and put it on a schedule in the app and put, like, you know, I could have one in, like, I want one in my kitchen running at a certain time, and then in another room at a certain time, and you can change them all up, and just, but you do have to connect them to Wi-Fi to do that, and you have to have the app, which it's not a big deal. And another good thing is you get points. So whenever you order and replace, every time you order, make sure you're ordering under the same, because I screwed up one time and I had them under like an email, but then I ordered stuff under a different, like, I guess a different email at one point. I was at work or something, and I realized like I had 2 different accounts, and I was, you know, so I called and they had to put them together and everything, but that's like a lot of points. And the point system is really good. The last time I ordered capsules, I think I got like $30 off on my capsules, which that's a lot. Checked out my link and check them out. It is a great scent diffuser, so if you want your house smelling good and not funky, please don't have a funky smelling house. Check them out and use my link. Thank you so much. Y'all have a great one.